Just wanted to come on here and knock out my Call of Duty unboxing for the year. Usually I have a collector's edition of a Call of Duty to unbox, but this year they did something different. So just to let y'all know that we'll be cussing in this video. They already fucked up from the start. Out of all the history of Call of Duty, never had I had a standard edition copy since World at War. That's all the way in the PS3 era. From the first Black Ops. No. Take that back. Modern Warfare 2 had a steelbook, right? So Modern Warfare 2, then the first Black Ops. Yeah. Modern Warfare 2. All the way had steelbooks, a collector's edition, limited edition, whatever type of edition. For some reason, Activision and who made this one again? Treyarch, back at Treyarch. You know, since they had a little chaos going on, they dropped the first Modern Warfare, and they're like, "Hey, we're just gonna go ahead and reboot Black Ops again." I think they want to reboot the entire Modern Warfare. But I don't know if they want to reboot all the Black Ops, but they're like, you know, we need to rush and make something, so let's go ahead and make this Black Ops. They only made a standard copy that you can buy. The other copy they got is Ultimate Digital, whatever you want to call it, and it's, you gotta buy it. You can't purchase it. So all the DLC goodies, you can't even buy physically. That's trash. So all the little skins, your little XP, double XP probably, check this out. And your first time battle pass, you have to buy digitally. They are forcing you to do what they want you to do. Or did I say that right? Basically, they forcing you to do what they want, you know, so, you know, at first I was cool with the battle passes, like Fortnite and all that, but this is ridiculous now. This game was rushed. It was put out too early. All the goodies and stuff, it really comes out in December, okay? There is no battle pass right now. That comes out December. The first, what you want to call it, first story or whatever you want to call it for Warzone comes out in December. Why did this game come out this early if everything comes out in December? But this thing looked mad ugly. I'm glad I'm making a separate place for my PS5 games, because I could not have this with the rest of my PS4 Call of Duty games. All these steelbooks and then this one ugly ass standard copy out the bunch. You know, right next to them. Y'all fucked up from the start already. Y'all really mad at us because we got y'all to stop loot boxes. That y'all decided, well, we gotta find new ways to get microtransactions. We gotta get our billions in 3 days. Or should I say per 3 days, because they making money still. This still they bread and butter. They're not listening to us. They claim they're listening to us, but really it's a lie. It's just like how they did Black Ops 4, feet on the ground. Or should I say boots on the ground. I'm so disappointed that I couldn't get a better copy, because there is no better copy. Activision, Treyarch did not listen to us. We kept asking if there's going to be a collector's edition. They ignored us. Not once did they address or say anything. And worse, we don't even get a battle pass, the first battle pass, you know. So, out the gate, you ask for 10 extra damn dollars for no goddamn reason, and you don't even get us content that's worth $10 extra dollars. Yeah, man, my nose is clogged up, so excuse me. Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off with this game. You know, because Call of Duty used to mean something. Every year they come out with a new one. They really rush this one, kind of like they rushed Black Ops 4, because they're catering. They're looking for ways for microtransactions. So with Black Ops 4, they catered to what was it, Blackout, you know, which eventually turned to Warzone. This year they catered to zombies, so they could try to make it like a story to it, and then make open map, you know, some more for us to do. They really try to make it like Warzone, so, you know, so they can go ahead find ways to keep it extending into it, and microtransaction. They basically integrated everything in this game, so you can do it in all three modes: the campaign, the multiplayer, and the zombies. In doing so, they find a way so they can get those microtransactions to work through it all. See, they lying to you when they say they try and listen to you. We wanted a prestige system. We did not get a prestige system. Don't believe that little bullshit they said about, oh, we got a prestige system. Guess what? It doesn't happen till December. And on top of it, it's only 3 prestiges. And it's like at the start, was it 100 and 200, whatever they got it. It's BS, because it's integrated into the battle pass. And if you miss it, sucks for you. You keep the prestige, but 3 per each battle pass. I mean, you really found a way to get into our wallets with it. And that's what it was. Instead of letting us grind out and prestige like the old system, you ain't even put that in for us. Once you reach level 50, that's that. Or was it 55? It don't matter. But not letting us prestige like the way we used to is ass. You didn't find a medium like you claimed, that which both of us can be happy. I'm not hearing that shit. You only cared about yourself and put prestige that works for you. And, you know, basically work for them. But I can't tell you how disappointed I am about all this, man. I mean, is the game fun? You can have some fun with it. Yes, it is fun. You know, I really had to break down, you know, what I'm really disappointed in. I really gotta get into them, because if I don't, they're gonna keep doing the same thing. Okay. When the alpha came out, the alpha before the beta, I loved the alpha. And somewhere when the beta came out, they decided, you know what, let's change some things and do this. And I hated it because it reverted back to the old Call of Duties. The alpha version felt something different. It felt new. It felt as the next new thing coming out, you know. But they reverted back. It started having the same old feel to the old Modern Warfare game. It didn't feel like Black Ops, you know, its own identity. Black Ops is not supposed to feel like Modern Warfare. It's not supposed to feel like it the same old. And that's what this does. It feels like Modern Warfare 1.5. Everything that had an identity with it in Alpha is gone. They reverted back to the same checkers, chessboard, respawning. Meaning as soon as you get to the middle and you die, you come right back to the same start point in the back. The spawn system is the Modern Warfare spawn. When they first started, it wasn't like that. The alpha, it felt good. You respawn on different points on the map. You could go side and all that. But no, they reverted right back. The spawn system is Modern Warfare spawn system again. It's ass. And that's something I really hated from Modern Warfare. I wanted them to change it. Because this is... People are already finding the points in the middle to camp out and wait. That's the thing that killed Modern Warfare over me. That's why Modern Warfare is the second worst Call of Duty game I ever played in my life. I didn't get much far into it to quitting it. You know, it gave me time to play other games and stuff, but never have I quit a Call of Duty game so quickly in its life cycle. And try coming back a couple times to keep going with the same shit, you know. Yes, they got rid of the closed doors. Yes, they got rid of some of the dark points where people can camp at the darkness points, you know, or whatever you want to call shadows. And this game is going to still cater a little bit to some of the camping. And that deals with the map layouts. The maps are not thought out, it's not strategic. I was hoping it was, and guess what? Only 8 maps. World War II had more maps than this. Modern Warfare had more maps than this. This part the one Call of Duty game that got the less maps ever dropped on day 1 launch. This is ass. You do not get a pass, you know. All feels like it's a rat maze, like how Modern Warfare was. You got your left, your right, and straight up, and that deals with the checkerboard respawning system that I hate so much. The maps ain't thought out. It's not strategic. You just run into one opening. It's a little clustered. You can go left, you know, right to different parts in that map, but when you're still looking towards the other side of the enemies, and you know it's an open view still, I mean, it defeats the purpose. It feels like, you know, the 2v2 maps. I'm not digging them, you know. Some of the maps are a little bit open up and all, but I really hoped there was gonna be better maps, you know, from the beta. I enjoyed the ship. I really love that snow map. The snow map is my favorite one. You know, it's a little bit small, but it's doable. In fact, all the maps are doable, but it's not strategic. Back in the original Black Ops and early duty games, the maps were strategic, you know, and they worked with different weapons, you know, in a certain part. Everything was a little catered to this, that, how to get this way or whatever. The rat maze, checkerboard style, respawning defeats that purpose, you know, so all you gotta do is run up to that one point, to the middle of the map, and wait. And people have already learned that's the method, just like how Modern Warfare was. That's the way to get them kills, and I hate it with a passion. At least there's no doors. At least there's no little dark areas that you can miss people at, you know. And thankfully, or should I say thankfully, the perks work, you know, good enough to use, you know, compared to Modern Warfare where it was like, these perks broke, it don't matter. Basically, multiplayer has been neglected in this Call of Duty. Multiplayer has not been updated in a long time, you know, as in like what's going on into it's the same type of map layouts. Nothing really taking advantage of different layers, you know. They could have like 3 different layers you can go up to, but no, that's gone. Invisible boundaries still. If you see something you feel you can go to, you can't go to it, you can't jump onto, you can climb up to. It's still the same Call of Duty nonsense. They have not fixed or innovated at all. They really neglected multiplayer. I mean, like it's still fun to play because it's the next Call of Duty, something new wise, but it still plays like Modern Warfare. Just a downgraded Modern Warfare, watered down in every way almost. You know. Yes, they fixed that slide, but the slide gave it a little bit of identity. You know, they could tone it a little bit down, but now it's way toned down, in which you can't really enjoy it. Every Call of Duty has something, you know, a dolphin dive, a drop shot, jump shots, you know, something to give its identity. You know, I think the first Black Ops had the knife kill, the melee. The melee is still ass. It's Modern Warfare ass. The melee is pointless, useless, and it's so damn slow. Once you do it, at least you open up for like to get killed instantly. And you know, the way I play, I keep pressing that button in, so my character constantly goes for a melee, and it just looks stupid. And you know you're gonna get killed as soon as you hit that button by accident or press too hard, you know, and it happens. That's something I've always done in every Call of Duty, you know. But the controller I press down a little bit too hard, you know, when I get excited trying to play, get some kills. The melee is ass. I mean, terrible ass. The worst ass. This is all they did. It's not. It don't have an identity at all. It's black. It's called Black Ops, but it's Modern Warfare. They reverted back to every aspect they had. Still, how Alpha was so good. Alpha was so good. Maps, 8 maps, man, y'all fucked up. And people already complain it's only one zombie map, but that's what they cater to this game. The zombie mode is their next catering that they neglected multiplayer. Zombies been updated, to be to like Warzone, so they can find that new way to go ahead and throw some microtransactions into it. Is it fun? It's fun. Is it bad? No, it's not bad, but people are really mad at that Easter egg ending, that it's just nothing there after you achieved it. You just fly up in a helicopter and away like some Resident Evil. And at least Resident Evil, you saw the people and all in there, but yeah, that ending is ass. Prestiging is ass. We don't even have to prestige. I mean, I'm really so disappointed. We want prestige, and you told us you want to put some kind of prestige in there. We just didn't think you catered to it with microtransactions. Okay, and we can't even do anything till December anyway. So I'm so disappointed with this damn game here. Everything is downgraded in every aspect. The only thing they really did was with the features. The features, basically, it feels good. It's the controller, especially PS5. That controller is what makes this game. Okay, I really love how it feels, how it sounds. That's what they really did with the improvement. Is that they tightened some of the mechanics in the game. Okay, so not everything is bad. The guns feel good, it shoots good. I'm still having that issue where they reverted back, in which you get one shot, two shot, you dead. You don't feel the bullets like they did in the alpha, like pa 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 pa. You can feel all that. Instead, you feel like you're shooting it like pa 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 towards the enemy, but in enemy scale cam, bah, dead, bah, dead. You don't have that pa 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 feel. It sounds funny when I say it, but I mean, like, if you play it, you know what I'm talking about. It's not that tight on there. So, what's the difference between the PS5? They made you pay $10 extra. Some things a little high res, and it's more sharper. It's a little bit more tightened and sharper, on screen. That's the only difference it feels like. I don't get no different feel or look or graphical highness since when I played it on PS4. I don't see it. I mean, I played it, I looked at it, I don't see the difference. So that lets me know that basically they took a PS4 version and just made it a little high res and sharper, everything more sharper. This is not next gen at all. I'm telling you that I flat. Get the PS4 version that's can be upgraded. Don't spend the extra dollars on. You got us. You robbed us of the extra $10 with the PS5 version, because I don't see no extra anything. You didn't give us nothing extra for going next gen. The graphics looks like Modern Warfare. And some, like I said, I don't feel next gen at all. In fact, they got like this glossy coating where everything looks plastic. It's like Toy Story plastic looking almost, when lighting hits onto something and it looks plasticky. I mean, it's hard to describe really like that. If you play the game, you'll see what I'm talking about, where the plastic feel looks like. It's not next gen. It's not next gen. This was maybe like a PS4. You know what else they did? Warzone is still Warzone. They didn't put the Black Ops engine into it, in which, Black Ops is a little bit more faster, even so it's watered down and toned down. Black Ops is a little bit more faster tone paced. They didn't update the Warzone at all. It's the same PS4 Modern Warfare Warzone. And all they did was build the new maps and everything from that mode, that model. So that means they did everything on the PS4. So you definitely don't get no next gen with that. In fact, the next chapter that was supposed to be finishing off to go into Black Ops ain't even done. And I mean, it's done wise, we're done, but it's not even done as in jumping to the new game. The last chapter of it starts in December. You can't even do it right now. So it's not even tied in completely. That's laziness, and that's just not done properly. And this game cuts corners so badly, I mean, it's this all I can say. It's the next Call of Duty. You can play to enjoy it, but there's still some negatives that take the real fun aspect out of it. I mean, Alpha was so good to me. Some things are more tight, like I said, with the weapons and how to shoot it, but some of the weapons no longer feel like it used to from the Alpha versions and all. Once again, the light machine guns are still feeling like it's the weapon to pick to blow through every other weapon. Everything I really despise with the past Call of Duties, like the more recent ones, is still the same issue with this. It's Modern Warfare. They need to scratch the Black Ops Modern Warfare. 1.5 DLC. Some people may disagree with me, but I mean that's how I feel. The campaign is good. I don't. Some people say it's the best. I'm not gonna say that. I can say it's good. I like having some options to pick, but it's not a real story pick. It's not a real choose your own adventure. Those you can have like 4 or 5 choices to pick from. They'll give you like maybe 2 or 3. And I don't know. It's something different, but it's not mind blowing. It's not next gen. It's not. That's the thing that's blowing my mind. You basically found a way to cater to microtransactions that don't really kick off to December. And yes, give it some time. They'll tweak it to a point, for some things to get better. 8 maps? Off the bat, it's a mediocre game to me. At least with Modern Warfare, when it first started, I was like, oh man, this is badass. But once you find out that the checkerboard style multiplayer, people just camp in the cater scene of camping, this is what this is slowly going to. I know some of the players are now starting to do that. They found that middle zone where they get a good view and just wait till somebody shows up. I mean, why did they kill off the Alpha waves? I mean, the Alpha was so good. I can't stress that enough. This game is just rushed. They should have held on to it till December. Like they got everything coming out for it. There was no reason to drop this on November 3rd, or excuse me, 13th. There's no, you know what? This is the only copy you can buy physically. And that's ass. Out of all the collector's edition I ever bought, I've asked multiple times from Treyarch, Call of Duty, and whatever his name is, who claims he done work on all these other games, and every side I could go to, I asked, and nothing. So let me know how y'all feel. Give me some comments, likes, please subscribe.